Hello, sports lovers. This is Boxing Weekly, where we discuss the happenings in the world of boxing, both local and international, and anything that made waves in the boxing circle. And starting off with the local scene, Ace Power Promotion is organizing a boxing seminar on the 26th of March, 3 p.m. prompt at the Bukum Boxing Arena. This seminar is titled Uplifting Ghana Boxing, and we would have speakers like Joseph Kinkona Agbeko, Richard Alcy Comey, Joshua the Hitman Clottey, Nathaniel Atto, who is a renowned ring announcer. You would also have US based boxing promoter Eric Davis, and also Andre Rose, a world level international boxing trainer. We would also have a lawyer and a combat sports agent in the person of Gabriel Blinder. These are some of the few people who would be speaking at the event in order to help us all uplift our knowledge in the sports of boxing. Now, straight on to the international scene, and I'm beginning off with a sad news where two renowned Hall of Famers passed away. The first I'm going to talk about is no other than the oldest heavyweight champion in history in the person of George Foreman. George Foreman is a classical example of grass to grace. This is a man who came from poverty and through boxing and his business idea changed his life and impacted on many. George Foreman is a community hero, a boxer, a businessman, and a reverend minister. George Foreman won Olympic gold in 1980, 68. Sorry, at age 19, he knocked out Joe Frazier to become world champion in 1973. In 1974, he lost his title to Muhammad Ali in the Rumble in the Jungle. Then he retired in 1977, came back in 87, and in 1994 he became a world champion. As a businessman, he sold over 1 million units of the George Foreman Grill, and as a reverend minister, he shared the word of God, which impacted society. For Colin Hart, he had been in boxing for over 16 years as a journalist. He has impacted a lot of life. He has covered a lot of boxers, and his in-depth is quite amazing. This is a boxing library whom we have lost. I remember listening to Frank Warren. He was quite emotional about his passing, but he was 89 years, and may the Almighty Lord keep the souls of these two gentlemen, and our prayers and thoughts are with their family. Now, straight to Sydney, Australia, where Josh Kambosos defeated Jack Willis via unanimous decision, a fight that has caused many to complain because of some of the scorecards of the judges. The 117 111 scorecard was quite outrageous, but many found the 150 130 to be normal. Personally, I thought the scorecards were outrageous. I thought it was a very, very close fight, which could have gone either way when I watched the fight. And the promoter of David Benavides has stated that David Benavides will not go ahead to fight Dimitri Bivol, as Dimitri Bivol is likely to be engaged in a third fight with Arthur Beterbiev, and they need Dimitri Bivol to vacate the WBC light heavyweight champion. And Jake Paul has called out Anthony AJ Joshua to a heavyweight fight, which he has stated that he would defeat Anthony AJ Joshua. I think he is cloud chasing, and I don't think personally that Anthony AJ Joshua would be interested in such a fight per how he went out the last time when he stepped into the squared circle against no other than Daniel Dynamite Dubois. But it has been reported that Anthony AJ Joshua has injured his hand and may not be returning into the ring anytime soon. Terence Buck Crawford has given an interview and stated that he would love to see Gervonta Tank Davis versus Shakur Stevenson on his undercard with Saul Canelo Alvarez, and that would make it a mega fight by all standards, because Canelo versus Crawford would already be a mega card, but Shakur Stevenson and Gervonta Tank Davis being a co-main event would make it quite interesting. So those are some of the happenings in the world of boxing. Let me see if I can bring you any other news in the world of boxing. Then Jack Catterall is looking for his way back, and he wants to be in a world championship level bout at 140 pounds, which is the junior welterweight division. So those are some of the happenings too in that cycle. Then what else? What else do I have on my list? I think that will be all for now. For this episode, remember to hit the subscribe button, press the bell icon, express your views in the comment section, and share so others can enjoy. Thank you.